Longmire is one of the most famous Western crime TV series out there. This show is known for its amazing plot line, interesting characters, and some great action. Sometimes there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes that we are not aware of. What secrets could you be missing out on from your favorite show? In today's video, we will talk about Longmire on-set cast secrets fans never knew about. What happened between Katee Sackhoff and Bailey Chase? Katee Sackhoff, an actress who played the role of Vic, spoke quite honestly about her Longmire experience in a very recent podcast. She said that she always tries to be the most positive version of herself and always sets a friendly tone with everyone around her. However, as she later explained, it has not always been like that. She openly admitted that she used to be a person who would usually have a bad attitude on set and would need to be called out. This is exactly why she had a beef with her co-worker Bailey Chase. As she explained, it happened a very long time ago on the set of the very first season of Longmire. She explained that whenever she would be in a bad mood, she would have a hard time hiding it. When they were shooting the first season, Katee and her co-star Bailey Chase would usually go to work together as they were close friends at the time. Chase and I would drive to work together about 60 miles every morning. I would complain all the time because I felt I was being underutilized on the show and I was disappointed, and I just wanted to talk about it all the time, she explained. She also said that during that period she was at a very bad place in her life, in a bad relationship, constantly tired and always moody. Bailey was tired of listening to those complaints every day and finally snapped. He embarrassed Katee in front of the whole cast. He called me out in front of the entire crew one day. He screamed at me and said, "Be here. I am so tired of you." It was loud, and I always said it was the wrong time and the wrong place, and I was always very angry that he did it that way, she said. It took them a while to be on good terms with each other again, but eventually they made up. Even though Katee thinks that what happened served a good reason, she is still very hurt with the way he did it. She explained that it would have been better if he did the same far away from the crew and not in front of everyone. Despite that, she thinks he taught her a great lesson, that she had a choice to be a certain way and all she had to do was change her perspectives and grow up. It woke me up and it made me realize that the attitude I bring to the set every day is the attitude that permeates the set. For better or worse, because I am so big and so loud, I have the ability to change the set. I can make it a positive place to be or a negative place to be, she added. After that incident, Sackhoff said she had been working on herself and definitely changed a lot. By the end of the series, she was a completely different person. She even remembers producers telling her they would be happy to work with her again. Did you know that Lou Diamond Phillips was not in fact part of Cheyenne tribes? This amazing actor played a major role in the TV series. His character was loved by many, and even though he first showed up as a side character, he turned out to be so good that in no time, Lou gained a massive following, a lot of love, and respect. So he was upgraded to be a main character. Did you know that Lou was not actually a part of the Cheyenne tribe? There were a couple of rumors claiming that he was, at least partly, but Lou later confirmed that he was not in fact Native American, and when it came to inheritance, he was quite different from the character he played. Despite that, he learned a lot about the heritage, culture, and traditions of his character. He respected the role he was given and wanted to deliver 100%, so he tried really hard to blend with his character, and fans absolutely loved him for that. Even members of the Cheyenne tribe were impressed by his acting and asked Lou to become an honorary member of their tribe. I think that when people look at my body of work, when I'm given a role, I think that they know I am not looking to exploit that role. I am looking to amplify that role for a community and then try to bring some respect and some dignity to the characters that I play, he explained. Did you know that there is a festival celebrating Longmire and its characters? We are covering this and more right now, so don't go anywhere. Did you know that Walt Longmire was not American? Well, the character himself is American, but the actor who played him, Robert Taylor, is not. He is actually Australian, which is not a big deal. But the thing is that if you only knew Walt as his character, you would be very surprised that he is actually Australian. Robert plays his character so well that people who speak to him for the first time are shocked to hear an Australian accent. It is always so confusing when the actor switches accents back and forth. Did you know there was a special festival celebrating Longmire and its characters? This festival is called Longmire Days, and it's an annual event held in Buffalo, Wyoming. Well, it is quite noteworthy that the author of the books himself, Craig Johnson, is from Wyoming himself. So this festival serves to celebrate the series of books. During the festival, people are usually able to see their favorite characters in action, maybe even talk to them. The actors also usually look forward to participating in this festival because they get to dress up as their characters and have a lot of fun. Every fan who lives near the area has at least once attended this summer event, and what we can say, according to the reviews, is this event is definitely one of a kind. Unfortunately, in 2020, the festival was canceled because of the COVID regulations. However, in 2021, it was held from September 2nd through the 5th. This time, aside from an in-person event, it also included online activities for those who were unable to attend due to strict COVID protocols. Did you know that the author had a lot of input in the series? Well, most of the time, authors are rarely allowed to have much, if any, control control over the series that are produced based on their books. This is not the case for Craig Johnson, the author of the Walt Longmire mystery novels. He is actually allowed to have a lot of control when it comes to the series. He participated in choosing the cast members, and he also played a big role in many aspects of the show. It is definitely a smart decision because, let us be real, who would know what is good for the series better than the author himself? It is noteworthy that he was the one who had the final say when Robert Taylor was chosen for his role as Walt Longmire, and also when Lou Diamond Phillips was chosen for his role. Craig saw that not only had Lou read his books, he was actually very educated in Cheyenne tribes, culture, and traditions, which made him the most perfect candidate for this role. Those two are the characters Craig loves a lot, but when he was asked about his favorite character, he said, "There are a lot of characters I really enjoy writing. Victoria Moretti, the transplant from back east in Philadelphia, or Henry Standing Bear, Walt's close friend from up on the res, or even Walt's dog." It is also quite interesting to note that the storyline in the series does not actually follow the books. Well, yes, the characters are all the same, but Craig thought it would be wiser to have different adventures in the series. This way, those fans who had read the books and were already familiar with the characters would have a completely new experience watching the series, and vice versa. Those fans who had enjoyed the series but had not yet read the books would have the opportunity to learn more about the characters from the books, diving into different stories. This was without a doubt a very smart decision. And finally, what could be the reason the show was canceled? Obviously, it's very heartbreaking when our favorite show gets canceled. When it comes to Longmire, it actually got canceled twice. The first time it was canceled by A&E in 2014, only after 3 seasons. However, Netflix thought that the story was not told entirely, so decided to give the viewers 3 more amazing seasons. But then again, Netflix also canceled the show. Whatever it is, we would still love to see a 7th season. On this note, we end our video. These were just some examples of on-set secrets you may not have known. Do not forget to leave a like and please subscribe.